Good day, champ, and welcome to today's market fundamental and technical breakdown. My name is Anthony Phillips Njoko, the founder of 10x Digital Lane, where everyone who has a knowledge gap in digital trading can get the right knowledge, get the right guidance, and also get the right tools to enable them trade the digital markets profitably. And today we'll be talking about the market fundamental and technical breakdown for the time period of 5th of May to the 9th of May 2025. And how this goes down is that we're going to talk about the technical charts, which is Euro USD, AUD USD, XAU USD, also known as gold, and then BTC USD. After we're done talking about that, we'll dive into the fundamental charts and then discuss about the macro news events that would highly impact the market, bringing in liquidity into the market as well. Then we'll share some opportunities with you whereby you can use these opportunities to start making money in the Forex industry. So I want you to watch to the end because it's going to be an interesting ride. So with that said, now I will share my screen and then we dive into the charts. Right now on my screen, what you can see is Euro USD. Okay, so how we usually do this is that we first of all talk about our analysis from last week, then we update this week's analysis. So for last week on Euro USD, we said that the market was at this point on Monday by 10 a.m. on Monday. We expect the market to come back towards this for this supply zone over here, and then from here to sell. What the market came to the supply zone and then ranged for a while. And as at Tuesday in the evening, it started selling, sell to Wednesday. Okay. So that analysis was accurate. You can still go back to our YouTube channel. The link is going to be on the description. Subscribe so that whenever we drop this analysis, you will always be notified. And as well, you can go to the link to the YouTube channel and then see this analysis for yourself. Okay. So now let's update this chart. First of all, we'll start with the weekly time frame. And then on the weekly time frame, what we do is that we mark out the previous week high and previous week low. One thing I just have to advise you is that try as much as possible to watch this video every single day before you start trading, okay? Like after you're done watching this video right now, you want to trade tomorrow, which is Tuesday, the 6th of May, 2025. Watch this video again so you see our forecast, so you'll be reminded. On Wednesday, you do the same thing. So whenever the market gets to that certain point, we predict or forecast, you then start taking actions. That's just how it is, okay? So this is the previous week high, previous week low. Once the market breaks the previous week high, we go higher. If the market breaks the previous week low, we go lower. Then on the daily time frame, we look for the daily supply and demand zone and then the prevailing trend. So the prevailing trend in the daily time frame is up is an uptrend. You can see that for yourself, okay? The market has been creating this is the low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And it has what created a double bottom, okay? Which the market could still use this to create what a head and shoulder to break this prevailing trend because the market has actually confirmed a five-wave structure. So with that in mind, the daily time frame, we have our daily demand to be this over here. We have our daily demand to be this, and then our daily supply to be this and over here. Okay. So we have two daily demands though. The first daily demand we can spot here is this point here. And the second daily demand we can spot is here. But we use this as at where the market is now. Then we go to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, we spot the 4 hours demand and supply as well. So on the 4 hours time frame, this is the 4 hours demand, this candle over here. This is the 4 hours demand because this is the last red candle before the market broke this change of character on 4 hours. So no candle has closed below it yet. So with that in mind, let's extend this. Okay. So with that in mind, on euro against the dollar, what I see playing out right now is that we could have what another push to the upside towards this supply zone and then a drop for euro USD. Okay, having that push to the upside and then a drop, and that drop could possibly break this low. So if this drop breaks this low, then we can now look out for next week to now start trading these drops. towards the downside to get towards the demand. But what I see now is that this market has formed what I call this is the left shoulder ahead, and this is like a right shoulder. So if this neckline is broken, this previous week low is broken, then we know that from next week, the 12th of May, we'll be looking for massive sells on Euro USD. But for now, I just see it heading towards this previous week high. Okay, and then we take another sell from there. So if you're not in on the sell, wait for the market to head towards that previous week high and you take another sell. Meanwhile, that's it for Euro USD. Then on AUD USD, this was our forecast for AUD USD. AUD/USD was on this particular demand zone here as at last week. It was on this particular demand zone here. Okay. And I told you guys from this demand zone on Monday, they say AUD/USD to shoot to the upside, okay? So, or if it breaks this demand zone, okay, it's going to retest it and then start selling to the downside. What the AUD/USD do, it has started shooting to the upside from this demand zone, accurate on point. So with that in mind, let's now update this chart. We go to the weekly time frame. What did we do on the weekly time frame? We update the previous week high and previous week low. Then on the daily time frame, we mark out the previous week we mark out the supply and demand zone on the daily time frame. Let me take this off. Then on the daily time frame, the demand zone I see currently is this particular candle here. This particular candle, that is the demand zone I see. And then the supply zone, we have already marked out the supply zone far back. And this is supply zone we see here on the daily time frame. So this is what I see on AUD USD. Then the prevailing trend now is more like an expanding wedge pattern though. It's more like an expanding wedge, and it looks something like this. So it's not actually a trend. So principle of trading this expanding wedge is that you need to wait for it to get to the tip of this wedge. Then from here, you can now expect another drop to the downside, okay? To the bottom part of the wedge, okay? So with that in mind now, you just have to leave the diagram that way. Then we'll go to the 4 hours 4 hours time frame. I want to show you guys something. We had this ranging market here on 4 hours time frame. You know, when we were analyzing the market, we didn't actually put it that way, but we had this ranging market. Market came in here since April 25th, and then it was ranging. So after a breakout, there's always going to be a retest from that push to the upside. So this, you already know what our forecast is. There is a 4 hours demand zone here after this particular breakout, okay, and it falls in line with the daily demand zone as well. So if the market when the market comes back into this zone, we'll be interested to buy. So my forecast for ADS is we can wait for this sell to occur, and then we take the buy to the upside to complete this structure on AUD USD. So that's literally what I see, although it has broke previous week high, which means that it's going to go higher. So only look for buy opportunities. Don't look for sell opportunities on AUD USD as at now. Only look for buy opportunities. Okay. So let's go to the next one, which is XAU USD. And on XAUS, this was our forecast for last week. It was on point, it was accurate, and we called out a signal on Friday during our NFP trading, which I sent notification to everyone to join. And I know for sure that one of our students made a lot of profit on that gold trade. So with that said, this was our forecast for XAUSD. The market came into the supply zone over here, and from supply zone, we sold. Okay, that's what I see. There was a break below this previous week low, so it sold massively. So based on what I can see, this forecast is accurate on point. And as soon as it went to the psychological level of 3,350, that's when it's now started selling. As that Monday evening around 6 p.m. or so, started selling to the downside. So let's update this chart. So this is previous week high. We bring it down. Yeah, we bring it down to this current last week high. And there has been some rumors within the banking industry and some institutional investors that gold is likely going to go to 4,000 to 4,500 per mark. So psychological level, we will still did this and add more levels to 4,000. So and you might be wondering, why is gold going up so high and why is it getting more expensive? Because of inflation, one, and two, uncertainty in the economic war, in the business world, because of the tariffs. Okay, so investors are rushing to safe haven assets like gold, uh, Bitcoin, and real estate, and businesses, but less of businesses because of the tariffs are affecting businesses, companies. Which, when I say business, I'm talking about buying shares in companies, something like that. So this previous week high, previous week low. If the previous week high is broken, we go higher. If the previous week low is broken, we go lower. So the daily supply still, sorry, demand still holds. This daily demand still holds. The prevailing trend line is still an uptrend and it still holds. We also have another daily demand over here as well. So over here, we have the daily demand here as well. So with that in mind, we have a daily supply over here. This is now a daily supply over here. So that's it. Then we go over to the 4 hours time frame. So on the 4 hours time frame, the structure is speaking to us, is actually clear. Nothing too hard here to read. And if I should help you read it, this is it. Uh the market created what? An impulse. This impulse will broke this low, change of character, correction, okay, complex correction, third correction, then broke. So this is what impulse, complex correction, impulse for another word, correction for another impulse. So that's what I see for gold right now, okay? To get towards this low, the psychological level of 3,100 per gold mark. So we still have a sell in mind for XAUSD. We have a sell in mind. Then this is going to be the supply zone I see for gold right now on the 4 hours time frame, because that's actually the last blue candle the market created before it broke this low. So this is more like a break of this low here. Okay. So and it is a market break of structure. This was the change of character over here. So for gold, what we anticipate now is, because this is Monday, we anticipate it to come towards there. Then this psychological level, from this psychological level, we expect it to sell towards this level. So that's what I see for XAU USD right now. So you can keep a close eye on it. It's almost approaching that level. Let me see. Let me go to the smaller time frame, because I see a July swing there. The change of character over here. We put a smaller time frame. Let's see if we're going to see a trade on that. Okay, so this 15 minutes time frame. So first, we have to spot. Okay. So I see the market is currently at this supply zone, which aligns perfectly with the 79 Fibonacci retracement points. Okay, so this is actually the big picture. And sell on gold is possible. So you can risk 1,000 pips on gold, slipping to the downside. Or we take this low first. So 9,000 pips. Or literally you can say it's 9,000 points and then 1,000 pips risk, which is with lowest loss of 0.01 is $10. Then with higher lot size, it is more than $10. So this is what I see on gold right now. Is a sell on gold. We can also take our time to be patient and wait for a change of character on a smaller time frame, like 5 minutes or 3 minutes change of character. But still on still, the market looks set. Market looks set because it came to that psychological level. And aside from that, we have another supply zone here. So literally everything here is a zone. Because I see another supply zone here, close to that psychological level. This is the supply zone I see over here. So we can actually wait and see a change of character. Since the market already came into this zone, let's wait and see a change of character, okay? Once I see a change of character on gold from this level, okay, we'll take the sell on gold. Change of character will be on 3 minutes or 5 minutes, okay? And then we take the sell on gold, any for this low over here, okay? So that's what I see. Then we go to the Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Okay, so for Bitcoin, our focus for last week was to actually wait for a breakout. Okay, we actually to wait for a breakout over here. Once the breakout comes in, we wait for the retest and then we buy. What the market? The market has completed the breakout from Bitcoin yesterday. This is an ascending triangle, like I said. Then it has come to retest and it has completed the retest. So now I have a signal for you guys that go on Bitcoin. But before we do that, let's update the previous week high and previous week low on Bitcoin. Okay, so this is the previous week high. This is the previous week low. If we break the previous week low, we go lower. If we break the previous week high, we go higher. So there's the policy sentiment about the cryptocurrency lately, and every investor wants to get their hands on Bitcoin. So, and this is now the demand, daily demand over here. And let me use this instead. And then daily supply has been edited already. Then on the 4 hours time frame, on the 4 hours time frame, you can see clearly the 4 hours time frame demand as well has been marked out. Okay, this is the demand for you guys that are confusing the demand on the 4 hours time frame. So you can see the structure here as well. Over here is the structure. This is the low, higher low. So the market created the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, break of structure, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low to create another higher high. And this is potential higher low to create a new higher high that could even go way beyond this level to up to $140,000. That's my predicted level. Okay. So that's what I see currently for Bitcoin. But for right now, for today, due to the structures already marked out and the tracking we've done on the candles, we see that there's a slight change of character. So for Bitcoin, I see a setup coming up already on Bitcoin. And the setup came up as this morning by 5 a.m. Okay, the setup came up as this morning by 5 a.m. But I see a retest because on the 5 minutes time frame, we have a change of character already. So for Bitcoin, I see a retest of that change of character over here. over here. So this is the market now. It's created an impulse, correction, impulse. This is the change of character. Okay, so it needs to do a correction. So and cryptocurrency likes round numbers. So this is where I'm calling the signal from. We are buying Bitcoin from 42,200. Okay, 42,200, and stop loss is going to be below that this low. Because this looks like a liquidity grab. The way the market came in, it looks like a liquidity grab. This is the Judas swing. Although the 15 minutes has not done a change of character yet, it created a double top here. Okay, but 5 minutes has done a change of character inside this 4 hours demand zone. So once the market comes to retest this particular level here, okay, I'll be interested to buy Bitcoin. And the 15 minutes still has some liquidity to come and grab here. So that's what I see right now for Bitcoin. Is a buy trade. Okay. The entry is 42,000, sorry, 94,200. Stop loss is 93,500. Take profit is 97,700. Okay. So I'll be dropping this signal for everyone in the Telegram channel and also in the WhatsApp channel. So if you don't want to miss this signal opportunity, just go to the description and join the Telegram and the WhatsApp. So you'll be able to get this information whenever we drop it. And like I said, I also be monitoring gold, and whenever gold is set with a change of character on the 3 minutes or 5 minutes, we enter the sell on gold and then we see how the market plays out. So with that in mind, let's now dive into the other segment. So if you don't want to miss this trade signal, just go to the link tree. This is the first link you see. Scroll down to the end of the link tree. You join the WhatsApp free signal group, Telegram group. This is the crypto group where you see 10 digital links, Telegram crypto group. And the Forex Made Easy is the Telegram Forex group. Okay. So we're working towards merging the two together so that we can as well drop both Forex and signals inside one group, and then probably crypto signals will be handled by one person and Forex signal will be handled by one person. So we're working towards that. Then on WhatsApp, this is our WhatsApp group. You want to follow us on our TikTok pages. We have educational content there on our Facebook community, Instagram page, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Oh yeah, all the information is there for you. Then you can get funded a $50,000 account on 10 trade. Come over here. If you don't have capital, you can go and register on 10 trade and get funded a $50,000 account. And if you're curious about joining our VIP group, because our VIP group, such analysis like this is held every single day from Monday to Friday. We also guide you one-on-one, send you signals, also play this trade with you on a Zoom one-on-one meeting. So if you want to join, just click here, visit our seller store. Okay, once you visit our seller store, this is the store that opens up for you, seller.com/m/click to cart. That is the link and no other link. Okay, so once it opens up, you'll be able to subscribe for our VIP signal group. You can see over there the VIP signal group, and then you'll be able to become part of our academy. Okay, so that's literally what you need to know. And once you pay the little amount here, you'll be able to join the VIP signal group. So thank you so much for watching to this point. I really appreciate your time and your efforts. Okay, and we'll be updating you guys with way more content. Just join our community. Both the fundamentals, the technicals, the signals will be brought for you, and then you make sure that you'll be able to use this information to make profit in the financial market. Have a profitable trading day. Peace.